I don't know why there's a 15-minute limit on the phone, not on YouTube, but on the phone it won't do it. So, anyways, I tried to rush that, so let me explain. I was not working very much or at all as a real estate agent by this time. I was an independent contractor. I was not an employee. That meant I could work as much as I want or as little as I wanted. I chose to work as little as I wanted. The $500 a month commission I had already earned. I was entitled to that because that $500 a month commission was 10% of the rent of the clients I had brought to the company. This property manager did not like cutting me those checks. I'm assuming it had to hurt, just in the fact that he didn't write them in a timely manner every month. There was no consistency. In fact, I'd have to call him and say, "Hey, are you gonna pay me my commission this month?" He's like, "Oh, I'll get you next month." So like maybe he'd double up on the next month. He was never in a hurry to cut me that check. But there was always this agreement that even if I left, I would still be entitled to that commission, or even if I stopped working. Like I gave him a scenario that I'm going to go to Italy in 2 years and I'm going to live off this commission that I established. He, like I said, his words were he understood that. He said he was fine with that. He even said that if he sold the company, he would make sure that my commission would continue to be paid with whoever the new broker was. But I'm under the impression that it hurt to cut him those checks for $500 a month to me, and I was not working anymore. So I lost a big portion of my, a considerable portion of my income at the time. It hurt. It really did. But I had all in one. I had that coming in, and I was going to write these fitness books, and I was going to be a success, right? And I gotta tell you, when that property manager told me that he was dropping my license and no longer gonna hold it, it broke my heart. I felt like he was going against his word, an agreement we had. Um, I never thought we needed a contract because I trusted him. But anyways, so here we have all in one. And it's my company, and I'm running it from St. Louis. The company is in Cape Girardeau. It's like 90 minutes away or something. I don't know. And I used to go down a couple times a week, and then once a week, and then once a month. And then eventually, what happened is I did this, right? I retired from the military and told myself that I was going to travel, do what I wanted, and that I would be able to operate all in one from the road. I don't think anybody liked that. Uh, like people say they envy my life, or they enjoy watching my story, me telling my story or my life or how it's going, or but there's some people that straight up fucking hate on me uh, because I own a company and work remotely. And as a business, as the owner, as the president of All in One, I collect a decent paycheck. And people don't like that I do that and post pictures of me in fucking Sedona, Arizona, or up in the Rockies. Um, they think I should be suffering. They think I should be in shit town, Missouri, um, hating my life like everyone else. Instead, I'm out here enjoying it, and I was reaping the benefits of the company that I built from scratch. So I think I need to get to the good stuff, right? So for about 18 months, I've had my company. I've been traveling. Um, you've, if you watch my videos, you've known that I've been kind of looking for a job because I felt something was wrong and something was up with All in One. I say these other things like, I had high hopes of getting a job and then still having All in One and collecting 2 paychecks while living in a van. That would be very, very nice, right? But I have been looking for a job ever since I gave up my dog. I've been looking pretty diligently. This weekend was Memorial Day weekend. I went down to see my buddy. We had a fishing trip planned, and the day before, we barbecued and drank some beer. All of a sudden, I got a message on my phone from an employee that we had to let go. This employee was asking a question, but I don't think that's why he sent the message. In the message, he nonchalantly commented that Michael, the guy I hired and works for me for a long time, and the rest of the guys are going to work for the property manager, our client, basically our only client. I copied that message, sent it to Michael. I copied that message and sent it to the property manager. Neither responded that night. The next morning, I got the message I sent with the property managers. I copied it. I just got this via Facebook. Is there any truth to this? Nothing until the next morning. The next morning, I got a text message from the property manager, and he said, yes. I go, you're stealing my employees? And he said, I'm hiring them before they go somewhere else. This property manager knows that that is my only source of income. I can't operate. I don't have any money coming in. Book sales are not making me a shit ton of money. Not enough to eat. So he knows that taking away the guys that are running my company will leave me without a company and an income. And he knows this. Not only did he know this, he wasn't going to tell me, or I don't know when he was going to tell me that he was going to do this. Because the message I got from the ex-employee said June 5th. June 5th is next week. That means how long would I have been blind or not in the know of this? Or would it have just happened? Like Monday, I'm getting phone calls because nobody's at work. And I don't know why. Like, was I supposed to like start wondering and say, hey, why aren't we making any money? I don't know. I don't know when anyone planned on telling me. If it wasn't for this ex-employee who we fired, who probably wasn't achieved his job, right? He was going to, or achieved his point. He wanted to spill the beans, and he did a good job. So that leaves me with no money, no income. At least because of this guy on Facebook, I got a week's notice now, and I can set things up so that I can dissolve my business. I can close it. I have time. I can call the accountant now. I mean, when were they going to tell me? I would not. There's things I need to do in order to shut down my business. I have automatic payments that go to things that I'm not going to need anymore. It's just unbelievable that people would do that. Now, property manager sent me a picture, just so you, and it was a screenshot or a photo of a screen of a class he was taking. It was, just so you know, I'm taking this class. And it said how to run a successful maintenance business alongside your property management company. And I said, okay, well, I'll sell you all-in-one cheap. It was a joke. That was months ago. Jesus, I don't know how many months ago. Last year, at least. Maybe a year ago. Well, not quite a year ago. I'd have to look, but so when I was talking to him after he told me that he was doing that, he was taking my employees, hiring them from underneath me. I said, this is my only income. Why would you do that? He said, I warned you a long time ago. That was his warning, telling me the words, saying, I'm taking this class, just to let you know. That's his warning that he was going to hire my employees from behind my back and force me out on a fucking street with no money. That was his warning. I gotta be honest, I wanted to get rid of this company a long time ago. And I'm glad. I just wanted to have an income to replace it. I'll eventually make a part 3 because there's things I'm not going to say yet. But there's reasons why my company was struggling. Reasons that I don't think this property manager knows, but now are his. Now he can deal with it. I'm somewhat relieved that this has happened. I just wish it was on better terms. I just wish this property manager didn't do this to me, and I wish that I had an income coming in so I didn't have to worry about what am I going to do for food. Alright, this video is coming close to an end. I got to get in there and look for jobs. I got to call my accountant and say, how do I dissolve this fucking company? I got to figure some shit out. But I'm going to tell you that it's nice that I'm going to have to close up. No more workman's comp insurance, no more health insurance, no more sales tax, Missouri sales tax, none of this bullshit. I'm not going to worry about any of this stuff anymore. I'll clue you in on some more reliefs later. But I promised this plot twist, right? I promised that, like, something like, wow, are you kidding? Oh my God. Something to make this story a little bit extra special. And that is that the property manager is my fucking dad! It's my dad! The property manager is my father!